What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Elevation here with another elevated message or elevated minute pertaining to the JBP. And we're just going to get straight to it. I told y'all where there's smoke, there's fire. But, of course, as a disclaimer, I'm going to play what Joe said so we can get that out of the way so y'all can't act like I didn't hear it. This is a conspiracy theory episode. This is just me getting all my speculative thoughts off and what I think is happening. I don't have any proof, but I don't know. I've caught a lot of this shit in the past. Let's see if I can continue the streak.
Hey audience, it's a dude cast. Dude cast today. And I've been thinking all week. Trouble for y'all.
Oh, shit.
Trouble for y'all. I've been home thinking about things. And I got fucking questions that I shouldn't even ask, but I'm asking them today. Goddamn, ain't nobody else here. The fuck?
Nah, we here.
Mel is gone. Ice is gone. Flip is gone. I didn't fire Flip for the people out there that keep wondering. Flip is not fired.
He's chilling.
Yeah.
He's chilling. He's good. He's having a blast
PTO.
somewhere. Knocking food out of some bitch. Kicking sausages out of bitch. My God.
Hey, first and foremost, Ian's laugh is hideous. I thought that was fucking Elliot again. And I was going to start a whole nother conspiratorial episode. But it was Ian's ass, so I was like, ugh, anyway. But yeah, man, apparently Flip didn't get fired, so round of applause. I don't have a soundboard, so you're just gonna have to deal with this at the moment. But Parks and his one-liners, man, he snuck one in there that got me. And I was like, PTL? What the fuck is PTL? Paid time leave? So my brain got to thinking. Once he said PTL, I said PIP. Have any of y'all worked in the corporate field and where you got reprimanded at work and you were nervous? Damn, I'm about to get fired. But instead of getting fired, the HR department comes, your boss comes, a manager, one of your supervisors, y'all all in the room, and then they issue out, or they get you to say whatever it was that you did, and then they issue out paper. And you got to fill it out, your own words, telling yourself in essence. And then it's up to them to either terminate you or suspend you or give you a PIP. Performance Improvement Plan. That's what I think the PTL means. But paid time leave, in essence, means, hey, nigga, get your ass away from anything affiliated with the JBP. Do whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. I'm going to pay you. In essence, you can't say you got fired. I'm paying you to not be here. But this is where the conspiratorial part comes in on my part. When are the contracts up? When are the contract negotiations due? And this is Joe performing an experiment. Ice hasn't missed an episode in a long ass time. I'm not saying he didn't have anything personal going on, but you can be a controlled variable. Melissa, you're always going to miss episodes, so it is what it is. Joe's head, this is what's playing out because we were making it known that we were missing Flip. Where the fuck is Flip at? Everybody in the comment section speaking on where's Flip. His presence is missed. Hopefully, Joe can start playing out other members of the pod missing episodes and see how much traction they can bring from the people in the comment feed or all the fans and the patronies. And then Ice comes back to a little reception, so that's why I said that's a control variable. Whenever Ish misses an episode, he's gonna see if people are leaving comments in the comment section, doing his test, doing his actual review. Because I remember it's probably like 6 months back at this part, or I think it was in January or February where he had played that clip of the dude describing how important people are at work, but how hard they are to work with because of their arrogance. I told y'all back then, this is, people normally mask things under jokes or the guise of something funny so they can get it off, but it really be the truth, which is why 80% of a joke is the truth. Otherwise, it won't be funny. So he was telling Flip straight to his face, just like I told y'all back then when it happened. He's telling him straight to his face, look, nigga, I appreciate all the value that you have brought to the JBP because we were getting stagnant at one point. But you, as the talent, will never supersede the value of the JBP. Meaning, I don't give a fuck how much of your, I guess, value or how much of your currency and social currency and your audience you brought over here to propel mine and to the point where I can continue ascending. I don't care about any of that because you are starting to drag us down because of all the demands that you're making. Notice how he hasn't been coming on the show speaking about any of the demands how he used to. I told y'all he was going to stop breaking the fifth wall because Joe told him to shut the fuck up. I told y'all he was going to stop mentioning everything about this contract shit because Joe's going to tell him to shut the fuck up. Behind the scenes, Joe doesn't want his business to look funny. So, when Ian popped up on this episode, you know what episode this reminded me of? Whenever Joe had fired Rory and Mal, and then he was fucking trying to make sure that the show went on. He had to find people, and it was Ice and Savon. This is what that dude cast from today reminded me of. So, whenever shit gets rocky in the future, I want y'all to come back to this episode and be like, damn, that nigga Elevation, he hit it right on the head. But this is Joe going through an experiment to actually see how much value Flip really brings. And once you start seeing all the cast members miss episode, and once you start seeing this rotating cast, because that's a thing. Elliot really is trying out for a JBP position. Imani really did try out for a JBP position, and it looks like he's getting the role because he's on more and more main pods now. And I told y'all niggas, any broke nigga out there that's trying to come up and has friends that have money, y'all need to watch the gameplay and the playbook of an Imani. Because this nigga showing y'all how to get a bag underneath your nigga without even losing any of your man powers. So salute to him. He's securing his bag. But Ice, I don't think you, I hope you have it in your head that you can't afford to miss many episodes. And yes, I believe y'all niggas need a break because somebody was just saying, I think it was like Menace, whatever them niggas are. They do podcasts about Joe and them. It's like 3 of them. They cold. They was actually on his shit. And I'm not trying to disrespect them. I just can't recall their name right now. They were speaking on it about how these niggas don't get vacation time. And I'm with them like, dog, you right. I don't even work 24/7 year round at any job I've worked at without getting some type of vacation. So everybody, I saw people in the comment feed saying that Flip asked for Father's Day off for the Father's Day week off for vacation, and I would have agreed with y'all until I went to his personal page that I'm sub to and seeing that he's still dropping videos. But speaking of which, I seen the numbers, and the last time I spoke on your page, nigga, I was giving you props saying that you were almost on the equal footing of JBP, but now you putting up numbers that I'm putting up. I took a 2 or 3 month hiatus, my nigga, from speaking on you niggas, and as soon as I came back, my views hit the 1K, 2K mark. You can't be getting 7 or 8K views and then saying that you on the same level as a Joe Budden or trying to negotiate your next contract to be the highest paid member on the pod. But I feel for you because every time Joe's not at the pod and he leaves it in the hands of y'all niggas, you're the only one that's trying to lead. And as much as people clown you, I don't see any of them other niggas trying to lead the pod. And then Mel, she's a whole different situation. I want a female presence on the show, but I don't want these niggas to keep kicking Mel's back in. And every time she actually stands up for herself, it's on a topic that I just vehemently am against her on. So it's like, God damn, bitch, I can't agree with you just because you're standing up for yourself when everything that you're saying is actually very detrimental to men. It would be different if you were just saying detrimental shit in general, but everything that you say that's detrimental just happens to be detrimental towards men. Which is why these niggas dogpile on you. But that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day. I'm just concerned because just because this nigga's telling us that Flip isn't fired or Flip's coming back, fucking Parks and them one-liners, and he's hoping that you niggas don't know what a PTL is. But anytime a nigga gets paid to leave, because I'm going to tell you myself. I was working at the HEB warehouse, a job I hated the whole time I was fucking there, but them niggas paid. And I used to go outside because it's a cold warehouse and I couldn't fucking take it. I would go outside, smoke a sweet, go back inside and get back to work. These niggas was like, bro, why is it taking you 30 minutes to get an assignment from another assignment? I just told that nigga straight up. It's because I'm fucking tired. So I go to my car and go to sleep. He was like, oh, okay. Well, we're going to send you home. And then by the time we call you back, we'll be able to issue out everything that we're going to give to you. But you're going to be paid this whole time that you're gone. In my head, I'm a nigga, and I'm not an idiot. As soon as this nigga said that, I already knew it's only a matter of time before I get fired. But this is the first job I've ever had where these niggas told me that they was finna suspend me with pay. I was like, oh shit, bet that. So when I heard PTL from Parks, Like, damn, nigga, this reminds me of when I was at HEB. And thankfully, just like Flip, I had something that I could rely on and fall back on, and it just made me further push my landscaping business. But anyway, you don't get suspended with pay, or you don't get sent home with pay, or you don't get paid time leave. A nigga would, if he was on vacation, a nigga would have acknowledged it as a vacation, or PTO, paid time off. This nigga said PTL, that leave. That's a big word. You gotta pay attention to what people are saying when they say it. I just said it last episode. You have to pay attention to what people are saying, because they will try to mask the truth under a joke, or they'll just try to mask it in general. People subtly give you hints to what they're trying to say, because a lot of motherfuckers can't keep their mouth closed. And it's funny that it came from Parks, because he's the one that I thought wouldn't snitch the least. So I don't know, but PTL, I think that might be the title of this episode. I don't fucking know, but we gotta pay attention to that. So in my head, my conspiracy is Joe's doing an experiment to see what Flip's value actually is. He's checking the comment feeds, he's checking the numbers on all these episodes that are getting dropped without Flip, as opposed to when Flip's there, because Flip's engagement on the JBP has trailed off a cliff, or fell off a cliff, however the saying goes. Because whenever Joe reprimands this nigga and tells this nigga he needs to dial it back, Flip in his head is saying, damn, this nigga's trying to change me. He's trying to mute me. So he just took himself out of the pod. That's what happened. But instead of harnessing and channeling the energy that Joe was trying to get him to harness and channel, this nigga took it as a fucking slight. And nigga, I'm not saying you can't be yourself, but over here at this network, we don't need you to be animated 100% of the time. And I know you're used to running your own network or your own station or whatever you call their shit on YouTube, but you're over here now, and I don't need you to act that way 24/7. I do need you to turn up, which is why I brought you over here, but I don't need you to turn up 24/7. And then you're snitching as an all-time high as well. And I know Melissa's having talk with you on the sideline like, my nigga, you gotta shut the fuck up on that shit. You can't keep telling everybody my fucking inner and deepest, darkest secrets. Anyway, I just wanted to get my shit off. I just wanted to get my speculation off. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. We had video number 6, and y'all over here right back to it. I appreciate the engagement. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the views. I appreciate everything that y'all are bringing to me, man. Until the next time, make sure y'all give y'all thanks to the Most High. Be safe.